first you have to choose your passion. Second, you have to know your products.
Right.
Third, you have to show them what you have.
Right. Hello everyone, welcome to the Rippling Passion Podcast episode 5. And our podcast is just about sharing stories, sharing people's passion and successes and failures. And today I think we got the right person and such a crazy person to share this I didn't mean to say crazy story.
It is.
To share,
we do share the like a rough story.
Right,
but
right.
Actually, it's a good story.
Yeah.
For the people that experience it.
Right.
So
right.
we can explain how to to know each other about history.
Yeah.
In the past. A lot of people, they want to know how we're gonna do this, how we're gonna
Right.
do that to get to certain level.
Right.
So that's that's what I'm here. I do my best to answer a question.
Right.
Because anyway, I'll introduce
Awesome.
myself. I'm Mike.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. And Mike's Burger House, the founder, and I have established this company since 2010.
Right.
Yeah, 2010.
Yeah.
So, and well, anyway, your question.
Okay.
I'll
Well,
wait
first I kind of wanna go back and know more about you as a person too, right? Maybe your upbringings and how you went to the States and all that too. If you're comfortable sharing, I think that would just kind of give everyone some context as well on your business as well. So why don't you go and maybe share with us your life story or just like
Well, you'd like to know that can start in beginning.
Yeah.
But in a shortcut, okay. My story it took about, let's see, my childhood. It's when I was 9 years old.
Right.
My mom and actually I have 8 people in the family.
Yeah.
And I was 9 years old.
Right.
My mom passed away.
Okay.
And I lived with my dad.
Right.
And experienced like without mom, without the mommy.
Right.
And sometimes you go to school and come back home and nothing to eat.
Right.
Nothing preparing on the table because
Right.
all my brother, all my sister left the town because they go to the big town, to Phnom Penh, Battambang, in the city because I live in a village.
Right.
It's called Kampong Pria,
Right.
Battambang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's my hometown.
Yeah.
Actually. And I lived there. I grown up there. I'm 9 years old. And without mom. And like I said, come home and like my dad just know how to cook the rice.
Yeah.
And there's only a little, a Khmer have what is that? សាច់ជ្រូកដូចសាច់ជ្រូកគេចំហៀវគេសកកាក់ខ្លាញ់ខ្មែរហៅកាក់ខ្លាញ់ជ្រូកណាយើងយកអានោះមកសរុបជាមួយបាយហើយជ្រប់ទឹកស្អ៊ីវ That's it. That's my food most of the time.
No meat.
Yes, no nothing else, just the rice and that thing with the the សាច់ជ្រូក3ជាន់ហ្នឹង
Yeah. Just to get some flavor out of that.
And then with the ទឹកស្អ៊ីវ That's it. Okay, that's but sometimes I like carry on like passion about food. I without a good food,
Right.
but I experience it. Your mind, you used to eat a good food because my mom she used to be a chef.
Wow.
Yeah, in the whole village there because
Right,
she's the head of chef, like taking care of like wedding party or big ceremony, all that stuff. So I experienced growing up. I don't do anything, but I experience with my mouth. I've been eating a lot of good stuff, And without my mom, we tried thinking like a good food, and then I tried to creating on my own, part of growing up. When I was, like a shortcut a little bit because growing up until like 14.
Right.
And then I was in high school during that time. And then the communists came in.
Right.
You know, on when I was 14, 15, you know, doing a teenager.
Yeah.
And then I don't have a good time like you guys. And you guys have a good time, a teenager, you know,
Right,
doing the modern thing here.
Yeah.
Okay. And I lived through when I was 15 years old, the communists took over, the Pol Pot, everybody knows the Pol Pot can take over.
Yeah.
And after, we tried to live through the killing field.
Yeah.
I lived through the killing field for full-time 4 years, and I suffered. I mean, in 1977, if I remember, I almost died.
Wow.
Just like you don't have, because I got a diarrhea, you know, and disease, you know, come around, and I got a diarrhea, and like, I mean, this is it. I got skeleton. I mean, like you seen us in Africa, you know, like people that have like a big knees and bigger than your head, you know, and it's so skinny, and nobody recognized me.
Wow.
My dad, one day my dad came around and saw me, and he found a good medicine.
Yeah.
Just one medicine. I don't know how long it expired, because the yellow medicine for the diarrhea, they call it oreomycin or something in French, you know.
Okay,
and it's like peeling off already, you know. But he found something, one piece, man, one piece.
Yeah.
Saved my life.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh my God! I took that one. It just saved my life.
Right.
After that, you know, it stopped diarrhea. I tried to strengthen myself.
Yeah.
But I could not. Still weak. Still cannot work in the field, because you have to go out and work in the field.
Right.
You know, and I could not do it.
Yeah.
And then I asked permission. I said, you know, I asked permission to the authority there. I said, you know what, I cannot work here anymore, because, you know, look at me.
Yeah.
I cannot barely walk.
Right.
I said, I asked permission to go back to the village that I staying there with the family.
Right.
They okay. So, you know, because no use for me to keep, you know, do nothing, because you cannot do it. Just ready to die. Actually, it's ready to die.
Right.
And it took me walking to the village to the call the Salata on past the Battambang city.
Right.
And then I walk like all day.
Yeah.
I walk all day. It's nothing to eat. I mean, it is nothing to eat. It's not like okay, you got a mee cha, it's nothing. I mean, it's nothing. And
how did you find food to eat? Was it just like random things on the?
It's still nothing to eat.
Oh, okay.
All day, I walk down to the place that I stay there.
Right.
And then I saw one man walk by riding a bicycle.
Okay.
And then I saw that. And then I know him, because he's part of a relative, but it's a long relative.
Okay, yeah,
but I stayed there when the Khmer Rouge came in.
Right.
That's what I'm staying with him during that time.
Right.
But I left him a couple of years. I walked by, I called him, and he said, who? Because he's a carpenter.
Right.
He you know, his position is a carpenter.
Yeah.
And I called him. He couldn't recognize me on the road.
Yeah.
And then I introduced myself. I said, oh my God, everything changed for a couple of years.
Yeah.
And then I said, I asked him a permission that said, can I go and work with him? Because his team, they have a team, the carpenter team.
Yeah.
They get more allowance to eat.
Right.
So I asked him, and he said, okay. And then I took a ride with him in a bicycle from the village to the place that he worked.
Yeah.
That's a lifesaver.
Right.
I mean, I go there, I gain myself strength.
Right.
I eat more allowance.
Yeah.
And then from the skeleton to a sumo, you know. I have enough thing to eat, you know, and I just enjoy that working, get experience with working with carpenter, with wood, building a home, building a house, you know, and for a couple of years, and then I get my strength back.
Yeah.
And then we changed the team from the carpenter to the they call Khmer call Hattuk. You know the one in Siem Reap, the one that they make the bring the water one side to another side.
Right.
You know, and I moved that one to another team, and I was working until 1978. Okay. Go to 77 and 78, I work with still a carpenter, but it's different, building a house, we're building something else.
Yeah.
And 78, working there, and then we changed from that team to another team. I changed to like a rice mill, rice mill machine.
Yeah.
So kind of, try to move around. But it's good position, enough thing to eat. Not suffering anymore. So make it shortcut until 1979. You saw, because I live right on the road number 5.
Right, National Road.
Yeah, National Road number 5.
Yeah.
But imagine nothing. It's the ghost town. It's nobody, no car, no nothing.
Yeah.
For a long, long time. But 1979.
Yeah.
Suddenly I saw the car, a lot of car, driving a lot. We just wonder what's going on. And then, and the next day in the morning, and all authority that they stay in the village there, all gone.
Right.
Wow. I said, wow.
Yeah.
We just surprised. It's nothing.
Yeah.
And they left town. They went to Pailin or in the jungle. They move. All the team go over there.
Right.
And the next day, we just saw Vietnamese. Came in. Soldier, everything came in. We happy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm so happy because we now released from the cage. We're feeling that way.
Right.
So they not restricted anymore.
Yeah.
They let us free, looking for the family.
Right.
So my sister, during the Khmer Rouge, they live in Phnom Penh.
Yeah.
They live in Phnom Penh, and then they moved to live in Kampong Thom during the Khmer Rouge.
Wow.
And then my 2 sisters.
Right.
3 sisters live in Phnom Penh and 1 brother. But during they invaded and when they forced out from the city, so they took my brother out.
Yeah.
And my sister and her husband, I heard that he's an electrical engineer during that time. So they found them, come to Phnom Penh, and work for them.
Yeah.
And they end up getting killed.
Wow.
In Tul Slang, S21.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I saw still her picture there.
Wow.
It's so
That's heartbreaking.
heartbreaking, yeah. And her picture is still there.
Wow.
And I lost a brother. I lost during the Khmer Rouge. I lost 2 brothers. I lost sister. I lost niece, and I mean a whole lot family. But I left 2 sisters. We have 2 sisters survive from Kampong Thom. And then we reunited in Battambang. Reunited, and then we decided, say, okay, you know what? Since we don't have enough anything to eat, because we don't see anything, around us, because we're looking for some work to do. And we decided, you know what? Maybe we try to cross the border to Thailand.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because Battambang and Thailand.
Right.
So we try to cross the border.
But this was already after the Khmer Rouge
after the Khmer Rouge.
I see.
Still Khmer Rouge at the jungle,
I
but
see,
during that time it's like Vietnamese taking care of everything.
Got it.
So like they release us and find some people around, family around, and finally we decided across the border, try to looking for a job or whatever available.
Yeah.
And then we across the border.
Yeah.
We got hold by the borderline. We walk like through the. Can you imagine? Like you close your eye and walk through the jungle.
Right.
But some people they lead us, walking.
Okay.
But I mean, it's very dangerous.
Yeah.
We made it to across the border.
Right.
By that time, it's no camp.
Yeah.
I just go to the people village there.
Right, right.
We stay there and they hold us for 1 week. Finally, they decided took all the refugee there
Yeah.
in a bus
Yeah.
from the west side. Maybe a lot of people don't know this one. This is a real true story that I went through.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, they took a lot of refugees because 10,000 of people.
Right.
Okay, but the first day they took one group of refugee people, like maybe 100 or 50 or 100 buses
Yeah.
from the west side.
Right.
You know what? They took the refugee, drove all day, dropped at the privy here.
Right over here.
Yeah, on one side to the north,
Okay.
from the west to the north all day, and then drop in the jungle, and they forced them, deported them through the minefield to Cambodia.
Ah, okay.
That's the first group.
Right.
I come from the second group.
Yeah.
I don't know where to go. They took us on a bus.
Right.
Second day around,
Yeah.
and then finally they drop us off at gunpoint. Go downhill, go cross the border to Cambodia.
Wow. So you were
I
sent
went,
back.
me, my dad, my two sisters,
Right.
4 of us,
Yeah.
and with 1,000 of people. I mean, 1,000 crowded people with a baby,
Yeah.
with a pregnant people, with
Right.
pregnant lady. I mean, it's not walk down the road.
Yeah.
You got a grapevine. They
Right.
forced us. They shot us from the top.
Wow.
Wow, this is a real story.
Yeah.
Because 1979, I mean, soon as I got no choice. We had to
Yeah.
go down.
Right, right.
Just like a movie, man. This is real. This is no joke and it's no lie because
Right.
a lot of witnesses. Some people if they saw the video, they know, they recognize it. A lot of people still in Cambodia. A lot of
Right.
people still in the United States or everywhere around the world.
Yeah.
They knew the story. Okay, I went through it
Yeah.
across. Soon as they get downhill, right?
Right.
Oh my God! And you cannot breathe anymore. Your mind is numb. It's
Right.
dying because a lot of people die body.
Yeah.
I mean, dead body all over the place because the minefield
Right.
everywhere.
Yeah.
And soon as I get downhill,
Uh-huh.
we need some water.
Right, right.
We're not preparing go camping, right? We just shocked when we go down there. And I walk, try to get a bucket, try to get some water. And I walk down to the pond there.
Right.
Oh my God, you couldn't believe it. People dying on the road,
Right,
and you
right.
walk across, jump
Wow.
over the body,
Yeah.
and then try to get the water.
Yeah.
And people dying around the pond
Wow. Yeah.
because the mine everywhere.
Yeah.
And you gotta follow the footstep, you
Yeah.
know. And then I went there. I came back with I could not get the water. I came back and stay still in one place and slept right next to us, mine, right there.
Yeah.
Cannot move anything as long as you stay and follow the footstep.
Right.
And the mine is just wash off, you know. You see the minefield like this big,
Yeah.
right there. You see that.
Right.
You saw right next to your bed, man.
Yeah.
You slept there and it rained like 2 o'clock,
Right.
getting dark because in the jungle.
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, a lot of people maybe they don't get this feeling, but I
Right.
did it. I went through it. My mind is just like numb.
Yeah.
We are dying.
Right.
We dying while we breathing.
Yeah.
Because you saw it, the body all over the place already. No way out.
Right.
You cannot come back up.
Yeah.
If I came back up, they shot us.
So how did you get to the States?
And
Was it
then,
through-
it took me. We stayed there in the jungle, the mine there, it trapped there.
Uh-huh.
It took us like at least a couple weeks.
Wow. So we're just staying there for
You
a
just
couple
stay
weeks.
there and try to move forward.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
No worries. no
And
worries.
move forward.
Yeah.
With everybody. Took us about 2 weeks. Walk across the jungle. And the mindset we were, oh my God.
Yeah.
And you saw with your own eye, I swear to God, this is, when I talk about it, I saw flashback. I saw what I saw.
Right.
Okay? A lady, pregnant, delivering the baby right on there next to mine there.
Wow.
And, I mean, this is incredible.
Yeah.
And the people line up, walking, just
Yeah.
like lined up,
Right.
walk step by step. Some people even right in front of me.
Yeah.
They drop out the package, right? Right? And boom.
Yeah, the mine went off.
And the mine went out. And it's, I mean, I mean, right in my eye, like just
Yeah.
watching a movie, man.
Right.
Okay. It took us about a couple of weeks. I make it done. When
Yeah.
you pass the red zone,
Right.
Past the minefield zone, you feel like, okay, you're safe now. You walk step by step and then walk down the road. It's so hard feeling when you saw people left parent behind.
Parents.
Yeah, left a father.
Right.
Old people, like
Yeah.
cannot walk.
Right.
Left a father and a mother along the road.
Yeah.
It's just a bowl of rice. That's it.
Wow. Yeah.
And people just walk by
Right.
because they cannot carry them along with them.
Right.
Can you imagine? They die
Yeah.
in the jungle by just a bowl of rice, cannot walk anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's incredible.
Yeah.
So anyway, and sad is sad, but life had to go on. You had to walk, whatever it is.
Right.
Just whatever you can trade with the people along the village there. Whatever you can trade.
Right.
Get a little chicken, a little
Yeah.
thing, or sleep on the road. It took us almost 3 months
Wow. Yeah.
to walk from Prairie here to my hometown, Patambong.
Right.
Almost 3 months.
Yeah.
Walk.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, my dad around 65 at that time.
Wow.
And
He was
I
walking
was
3 months.
I was 19. It was okay for us,
Yeah.
And then we walked with my sister, and we walked along the road until we got to the village. And we came back. Okay, we came back, get to the town, right?
Yeah.
And then I think it's getting better a little bit during that time.
Yeah.
And we stayed there about 6 months. And my dad heard that they opened a camp.
Right.
They opened a refugee camp in Thailand.
In Thailand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After they tried to kill us and everything, and then the United Nations, maybe they funded. They opened a Kavidang camp.
Right.
My dad heard about it.
And you guys decided
And
to
then they
try
said, you
again.
know what? We do it again. Oh my God. I said, come on. But anyway, we may take a chance again,
Wow, yeah.
Oh my God. This is incredible.
Right.
I said, what happened if they drop us again like that? Oh my God, we're gonna die. But anyway, at least we heard about United Nations. They opened the camp.
Yeah.
We at least we have like a
credentials
goal there,
yeah.
to go there. At least they helping us.
Right.
So, okay, let's do it again. We walk like 2 or 3 days across the border. I mean, during that time, walking. That's all you need. Transportation. Your feet is your
Right.
transportation.
Yeah.
We walk.
There was no Uber.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no Grab or no Uber or no what they call right now. They call in here. Pass app. Yeah. Okay. I wish to do that.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got walking and get it to the Kavidang camp.
Right.
In 1970, towards the end of 1980. And in 1979, I went through. And
Right.
then beginning of 1980, we tried to go back there in a camp. And then we got like a relative in United States.
Right.
So make a sponsor,
Ah, okay,
whatever
yeah.
it is. And then took about 6 months in the camp. We got the letter from America, and then get to the they got like an agency. They helping
Right.
us, they call I forgot the name. IRAP or whatever it is, and you got the sponsor and then pay the ticket
Yeah.
for us on the plane, like
Right.
$248.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they pay for it.
Yeah.
And then we got a sponsor. They okay with that, and then we can go to USA.
Right. And what year was this?
In 1980,
80.
September, if I remember, September 4th,
Right.
1980.
Right.
That's what I arrived at LAX
Yeah.
at around 8 o'clock.
Right. Right.
Yeah, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And
How,
it's-
what was your first reaction
oh,
to
man,
all that?
I'm telling you, it's just amazing.
Yeah.
Soon as I saw on a window, right, airplane
Right.
window, I saw, oh my God,
Yeah.
you come from, from the hell.
Right.
Compare with that, I said, this is a heaven,
Right.
okay?
Yeah.
We are here,
Yeah.
we are just, we punch ourselves, we are dreaming or something, and we are dreaming of what,
Right. Right.
But we arrived at September 4th, 1980, in LAX.
Right.
And then, okay, after we arrived in LAX, they took us in a bus
Right.
to the because by that time, on a weekend, they tried to contact our sponsor,
Yeah.
couldn't get through.
Right.
And then they got no choice. They had to bring us, some family, to stay temporarily at the house
Right.
that they rented for the holding for refugee.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got there. It's September, and it's cold
Yeah.
during that time too.
Compared to
Well,
Cambodia,
compared
where
to
you
Cambodia
used to.
and over there, it's freezing, man.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
We stay there. A lot of people stay there because
Right.
Lao, Vietnamese, and Cambodian, and they stay. We stay in the kitchen.
Yeah.
A spot there, 4 of us, and
Right.
then, hey, we don't mind. We're happy.
Right.
We land of the freedom right there.
Right,
We
right.
arrived there.
Yeah.
That's what we feeling, And man, I'm telling you, we take a shower. Oh my God! With a hose, garden hose outside.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so cold. I remember that. Oh my God! But happy,
Yeah.
happy.
Right.
And right next door to the house, I remember, American family.
Yeah.
They open a window, right?
Right.
And they have a TV before, like a TV,
Yeah,
big
the
TV,
big
the
box
big
TV.
box one. And not just me, a full crowd of people, like 30 people just watching through the window. There's the TV, just one spot there.
Right.
And I wish I had some picture there, man.
Yeah.
It is just so amazing. That's
Right.
how we come from.
Yeah.
Where we came from, nothing, and then saw the technology a little bit there.
Right. Right.
It is incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible feeling. But it took us like a whole weekend for 3 days to stay in there because
Yeah.
they keep contact. We keep contact with the phone.
Yeah.
And they're not home. On the weekend they
Right.
they go somewhere.
Yeah.
They went somewhere and until Monday, and then they knew we arrived, and then they come and took us.
Right.
And then anyway, we cut it short there. We got there. The agency, they helping us to stay.
Right.
And they buying us they rent a house, 2-bedroom, and they helping us. Okay, we stay there.
Yeah.
Okay, we get done there. Okay, and then we don't have much time, but we were talking about shortcut a little bit.
Right. Right. Right.
And then we went to school. They call it ESL, called English second language.
Right.
I know a few words, but
Right. Right. Right.
not fluent. So we went to school. We got the second language,
Yeah.
and then we worked all the way up and try to find a part-time job.
Right.
$2 an hour.
Yeah.
We're so happy.
Uh-huh.
I'm so happy, and I work on a weekend.
Right.
We work a yard work. I will go to yard work for somebody and do
Right,
some
right.
cut and ground. The grass, everything, trim, cleaning for them.
Yeah.
Hey, they give us $10.
Right.
Oh my God, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
And I go see a movie.
Right.
Enjoy whatever we can.
Yeah.
And then until 1985, I graduated from City College, Long Beach College.
Right.
I graduated there in 1985, and then I passed the test at the post office,
Right.
and then I go to work at the post office
Right.
for 22 years.
Yeah.
22 years as in the U.S. Postal Service.
Right.
So I worked there for 22 years, and I got family. But finally, in 2007,
Yeah.
we broke up. Okay,
Okay.
I broke up everything. I said, you know what? I decided, say, you know what? I want to get lost.
Get lost.
I want to get lost because
Right.
I gave up. I gave
Yeah.
up in United
Wow.
States now
Yeah.
because I love to live there too.
Right.
But I mean, a lifestyle, because after you broke up,
Right.
you don't want anything else.
Yeah.
I mean, you lost your future.
Yeah.
Okay, you lost your I don't know how
Is
to
it
say it.
purpose or
Because you don't have feeling anymore.
Right.
You don't have a feeling. Say you're gonna work hard for your family. You
Right.
build up your family there, and then
right.
it broke.
Right. Right.
Say, you know what? Maybe time to come home.
Yeah.
Time to come Cambodia. But before I remind you a little bit, after I broke up. Okay, this is after the broke up, like 6 months.
Yeah.
My cousin. Okay, this is a story. My cousin came to Cambodia visiting,
Yeah. Right.
and he went back to California. And during that time, I opened like a small business. Okay, I quit from the post office because I broke up. I don't have any more strength to do anymore.
Right.
And then we opened a small shop for, well, just a normal size for business for 99-cent store.
Yeah.
You know.
Uh-huh.
And then my cousin came from Cambodia
Yeah.
visiting me.
Yeah.
We chat around and said, "Guy, hey, you remember a girl that grown up with you guys in Khmer
Yeah.
in Pol Pot
Yeah.
during regime, right?
Yeah.
During the Pol Pot." I said, "Of course."
Uh-huh.
He said, "Oh, right now they working in the field. They have a restaurant. They have a family there."
Yeah.
And we were joking around. I said, "You know what? Maybe I have a phone number. I can call her to surprise her. You know,
From
because
the States or
huh?
because she was in Cambodia or
She in Cambodia.
okay, so you call her
Yeah,
from the
because
States.
she in Cambodia and I in United States. And I said, you know, I want to surprise her. I want to surprise her because we haven't talked almost like 30 years, 35 years or something.
Yeah.
After we left from the Khmer Rouge. And then I said, you know what? Let me call her.
Yeah.
And I got the phone number, and then one day I called her. I said, you know, I called
Yeah.
to Cambodia here.
Uh-huh.
Here about 11 o'clock. We are over there around maybe, I don't know, maybe 9 o'clock in the morning
Right.
or something. When I opened the shop, I said, no, I'm going to call her.
Yeah.
Surprise. I call her, and it is the most exciting when you talk each other, you know, for 35 years.
Right.
You talk and surprise. Who's this? Who's that? You know, and surprise. But after a while, we getting know each. We know each other, but I mean,
Right.
we haven't talked each other for
Yeah.
35 years. But we, you know, we all grown up. You know,
Right.
we're all a family.
Yeah.
And then I asked her, I said, you know, how many kids you have? And you know, it's normally we
Right.
ask me around, right? And actually, she is the daughter of the guy who saved my life.
Wow.
Okay, this is
Yeah.
just telling you. And her father, it saved my life when I told her ride the bicycle. He
bicycle.
saved my life
Right.
during that time.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's what I call her, his daughter. Okay, and we talking for 1 week later, and then I called back.
Yeah.
I said, you know, because in the morning over there we got no customer, and we have free time a little
Right.
bit, no customer, everything.
Yeah.
And then I called her again. I said, you know what? Hey, how are you? You know, talking. And then after a while,
Yeah.
I said, yeah, how many kids you have now?
Right.
Hey, can you send me a picture? You know, because during that time only email,
Yeah.
right? Only
Right.
email, and then you have to go to send to a shop that they open the internet.
Right.
Maybe you didn't
Yeah,
get
no.
on that time, right?
Not yet. Not
Okay.
yet.
Only a shop they open like your phone shop right now.
Right.
You go there and you pay the fee, and then you can connect with the internet.
Yeah.
Because in United States you don't have to go to the shop because a little bit more modern because you
Right.
have you have the machine in the shop in the house
Right,
and
right.
email and stuff. And then I talked to her. I said, when maybe you can send me an email a picture of family.
Yeah.
She said, I don't know the email because she doesn't know
Right,
anything
right,
about
right.
the email,
Yeah.
in the province. And then she handed it to her daughter. She handed the phone to her daughter. Said, "Okay, here, let you talk to my daughter that she know a little bit better than me."
Right.
And then, okay, when we talked to her daughter, that's how I got hooked. My wife, my wife, she's the daughter of her, and actually she's
Okay.
a granddaughter of the guy that saved my life.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Okay.
you got it.
Okay. Wait, so you were talking to the mom?
Yeah, I talked to the mom first. That's how I get started. That's how I get started. Okay. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And then I feel like this is destiny or something,
Right,
afterward. And then
Okay, got it.
after we talking, and then she handed the phone to her daughter,
Yeah.
and the daughter talked to me, and then we talking a little bit like we got a feeling like we talking. We like to talk each other. We got to do something, the right thing together. She like to cook.
Right,
I
right.
like go shopping. All that stuff. We talk a common sense together.
Right,
And
right.
it seemed like we fit each other. And
Yeah.
and then we keep talking like
Uh-huh.
day after day. Her
Yeah.
mom not even know that she talked to me. Okay,
Yeah.
that's the basic. That's how it started.
Right.
And then after a while, and then I said, you know what? I'm gonna come to Cambodia and see you guys. Okay, and that's
Yeah.
how I get started. Soon as I get back to Cambodia, that's how we met.
Right.
And I met her, and then
fell
we
in love.
decided, okay, you know what? Maybe I gotta do a family again. So that's how we decided to get a family.
Right.
And it's an amazing story. But
Yeah.
a little sneaky story about that, but I will tell you later on.
Yeah.
It's more funny than that. But
Right.
anyway, and that's how I get started and get married. My wife in 2007.
Yeah.
That's my wife there. Oh,
Yeah.
chuột. Mình
Yes, sir.
take now, okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, we're just talking a story, just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
and
Yeah.
okay. Anyway, stop with that one.
Okay.
And then after we married, right? After we married, 3 years later, and I decided, you know what? I go eat a lot of places, and they give me stomach ache.
Yeah.
Stomach ache or upset stomach because
Right.
not all the time, I mean a lot of time. I said, you know what? Since I love to cook,
Right. Yeah.
because I carry on what I like when I live in United States
Right,
over
right,
30
right.
years.
Yeah.
So, it's okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And
I'll take it.
okay, well, interrupt a little bit.
No
So,
worries,
all
no worries.
right.
Yeah.
I carry on my passion. I carry on my passion that I love to cook. I enjoy cooking.
Right.
And a lot of people, they go on a weekend, on a break time, they go play sport.
Right.
For me, I go shopping.
Uh-huh.
Grocery shopping.
Right.
I shopping and exciting to cook, experience it, and go to eat a lot of places.
Yeah.
Because in California, it's a lot of multi
Like culture.
population, culture.
Yeah.
A lot of food, a lot of hundreds of of nationality.
Right.
You know, and I experience a lot of food. Not all, but I mean, I try to eat a lot of places,
Right. Right.
and I enjoy what I love
Yeah.
to eat, what I like, right? And then you learn it from there.
Right.
You learn it from there, and you got a family, like birthday party,
Yeah.
or any friend come around, come together on a weekend, a barbecue. You know, in the United States,
Right,
you know,
right, right, yeah.
they love to do on a weekend get
Yeah,
together.
get the
you know.
barbecue and-
yeah, the
yeah.
barbecue, or they love to get
Socialize.
together. You know,
meet-
yeah.
Yeah.
I cook a lot.
Right.
Yeah, and then a lot of people enjoy the food.
Yeah.
And we learn a little bit there, and then we personally I pick up, because when you love to cook, when you eat something,
Yeah.
you already feeling or recognize it what's in there,
Right.
and you could, when you come back home, not exactly, but you can creating
Yeah.
what you like, the
Right.
flavor, whatever it is. And then after 3 years in Cambodia, I came 2007
Yeah.
and 2010.
Yeah.
That's what I decided. Say, you know what? Since we ate a lot of places, and some places good,
Right.
some places it's not good.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
And give you a lot of trouble with
Right, right.
stomach ache or upset stomach or not feeling well.
Yeah.
You know, I said, you know what? Let me do something. And we discussed with my wife. I said, you know, when we open a small
Right.
a small restaurant, a small shop or something,
Right.
you know, and do our hobby and see
Yeah.
how it goes. And then I said, you know, let's do it.
Yeah.
And then we started.
Right.
And when we started, by that time I was sponsored her to United States.
Right.
It took us 1 year.
Yeah.
By that time when we started, we just selling my food a little bit here
Yeah,
and
yeah,
there. And then they call her to interview to
come to the States.
to United States.
Yeah.
We went to interview everything. They give her a visa or something to go
Right, right,
in
right.
United States. I said, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
And then we left the restaurant there, and some people taking care of it.
Yeah.
And then we went to California
Yeah.
for 1 month.
Right.
And then I took her down to Costco.
Costco.
We
yeah.
eat a lot of hot dog, right?
Yeah.
We eat
The
a lot
$1
of hot
hot
dog.
dog.
A 150, right?
Yeah, 150 with the
Oh
drinks.
my God.
So good.
It's so good. You
Yeah,
remember
I
that?
know, I
A hot dog 150 with a free drink.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness. And hot dog, chicken bake,
Right. Right.
pizza,
Pie, yeah.
whatever we enjoyed.
Yeah.
But she fell in love with the burgers and the In-N-Out burgers.
Right. And then
Right? In-N-Out burger,
Yeah.
right? And she fell in love with that. We just go there 2 times a day.
Yeah.
You know, and nothing else to do, you know. And
Right.
let's go eat.
Yeah.
You know, have to eat anyway.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes we experience some other food, restaurant here and there. But I mean, easy.
Yeah.
Go in and out and enjoy it,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
And after a month, we staying there, we decided come back home.
Yeah.
We decided, I say, you know what? I don't, like I told you before,
Right,
I don't
right,
have
right.
feeling in there anymore. It doesn't mean like I cannot live there.
Yeah.
I mean, but I don't have feeling anymore.
Yeah.
When the place that you don't have feeling,
Mm-hmm.
you don't want to do it.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So I decided, you know what? Come back here and live here, and do something, and then, you know, everybody can live.
Yeah.
I don't looking for like, be a rich man
Right.
or I can do a big dream like a billionaire, whatever.
Right.
I'm not there. I just come, try to be easy life.
Yeah.
You know, take care of family, easy life, work.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Right.
and that's what I want to do. I just came back, and then we came back Cambodia like maybe a month.
Yeah.
After 1 month, we arrived back, right?
Right.
After 1 month or 2 months,
Yeah.
she hungry.
For it.
She want to eat now. I said, come on, we just. You know, it costs like $4,000-5,000 a trip.
Yeah.
And then they come back here. We cannot go back there. We cannot go back there right away.
Right.
But the only thing I can do is I love to cook.
Yeah.
I know exactly what it is.
Right.
I love it too.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Right. Wow.
I go from scratch. I go to Lucky Supermarket.
Mm-hmm.
They have ground beef, everything, and then you shop around here and there, ingredient, everything.
Mm-hmm.
We made it. That's how she took a couple bites. She fell in love with it. I said, this is good. And then I start sharing. Because we have a small restaurant, I start sharing it to American, like a lot of European, a lot of foreigners during that time,
Right.
They came like a lot of, missionary, a lot of NGO, a lot of people.
Right.
And then I start sharing 1, 2, 3, like just 1 or 2 weeks.
Right.
I mean, a word spread out. I mean, a friend everywhere that just come over looking for us. And then after 6 months, I cannot stay there anymore.
Wow.
Because we have only like 2 tables.
Yeah.
And 10 or 20 people max. I mean, so crowded, 20 people.
Right.
We cannot do anymore. I said, you know what? Then we had to find a place to move.
Yeah.
And then we moved to a second location at the supplement gas station, at the Techno, right?
Yeah.
That's what
That's where I went
there.
there. Yeah.
Okay. We were there, and then for hundreds of capacity, it's full.
Yeah.
During the lunchtime, oh my
Still
God,
packed.
it's a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean, bus is like the 50 people buses is.
Right.
I mean, they pull over, and that one.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people, and we just work hard. It's just me and cooking, and with other help, and a lot of people enjoy cheering, and a lot of people that just have a lot of fun. Like you came, have a lot of fun, enjoyed it before you went to study, right, in the United States. Okay, and then how it started. So that's what the word is. I say the word is 2 bites.
2
don't
bites.
Like, don't pay.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Okay? That's my slogan. Okay? That's Mike's Burger House. 2 bites.
Right.
Don't like, don't pay.
Yeah.
But after 3 bites, too late.
Now you gotta pay.
You gotta pay. 3 bites, you gotta pay.
Yeah.
Okay? That's the story, and that's how we grow. Since that time, a lot of people just introducing each other, like one after one, and then that's how it grow.
Yeah.
Okay, and then a business. I started from like a small restaurant there with no kitchen. I mean, it's so small kitchen. You start something, but when you have something good, a will explode.
Yeah.
A will show by itself.
Right.
You don't have to go and tell them and say, oh, my product is the best.
Right. Just focus on
Only
your product.
a word of mouth.
Yeah.
A word of mouth, that's the most important key.
Right.
That it means you satisfy a customer.
Yeah.
You satisfy the customer that they like your products.
Right.
And they repeating came back.
Yeah.
And open your ear. You listen to them. How they enjoy it.
Right.
Okay, it's not like you can say some of the, I don't want to say some people okay, 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 that's good, okay.
Right.
But you get a feeling that the people they enjoy the food, okay, you get to notice it, and say that how they like the food, they enjoy it. You can tell, okay. And a business, you have Mike's Burger, and we make a commitment to get first safety, quality, and service.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, and those 3 things, the most important key in the business.
Right.
Safety, quality, and service.
Right.
Those things 3, if a lot of people want to do business, you have to keep those 3 goals there,
Right.
3 keys there to
Right.
get a success. Okay, because other place you've been around, you know, you've been around. When you go to some other place, a restaurant or
Yeah.
something, people walk in, you're not just feeling welcome them.
Yeah.
Okay, they just look at who's that.
Right.
Top to the bottom, they're looking at.
Yeah.
Not even smile, not even
Yeah.
say something. You
Right,
know,
right.
not even, you know,
Yeah.
a service.
Uh-huh.
So that's a little bit,
Yeah.
a little bit of thing.
Yeah, I think definitely when I come to Mike's Burger, even at that first restaurant, it's
Yeah.
just like such a distinct feeling of like I feel welcome here, and I keep coming back even for my birthday, my friend's birthday, and then yeah, it's just like I don't know, it's just like this feeling of almost like I feel at home or like I feel
Home,
really
a
comfortable.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess like also another question tangent to that, right? Since a humbling start with like a small kitchen to now, you have like 8
Yeah,
branches,
there are 8
I think.
location already.
Yeah, and 3 provinces, and so
Yeah.
in Phnom Penh,
Yeah,
Siem
Phnom Penh,
Reap,
Siem Reap,
and Sihanoukville.
and yeah,
Yeah.
Sihanoukville,
So
yeah.
how did you kind of like keep that quality, right, and that feeling of being, because it's just every branch that I go to, I just get that same feeling and I get the same taste. And yeah. What are your advices when it comes to managing?
Well,
all that?
we have to. The key is you have to train our staff,
Right.
and then we have to let them feel like they are part of our family.
Right.
Okay, and then they have to learn exactly how it works.
Right.
Okay, like I explained it, 2 or 3 things you have to explain to them and say, first of all, this is your benefit.
Right.
Okay, not just Mike's Burger.
Yeah.
I mean, for your benefit, you have to do exactly training.
Right.
You know, I train them and tell them exactly how to get the knowledge.
Right.
Okay, like you train and you explain to them and show them. Okay, and then when they get the feeling, they attach with us, with the
Right.
family.
Yeah.
Okay, and then they work the best. And my staff have worked so hard and to get that level, because we training from like knew nothing,
Right.
and then they know a lot
Right.
of things.
Yeah.
Okay, we training and tell them to sanitize, cleaning, how to clean,
Right.
how to keep everything standard,
Right. Right.
keep everything not poison, you know, because rotten,
Right.
you know, because I was training in the U.S. Embassy too. We got a
Yeah.
certificate.
Uh-huh.
You saw it downstairs.
Right.
A certificate that training how to keep vegetable clean,
Right.
how to wash a vegetable, how to sanitize them,
Right.
and how to keep the meat, how
Yeah.
to put the spoon,
Yeah.
to taking care of the, everything.
Right. Right.
Because the little thing, but very important. Okay, let's say the food.
Yeah.
The food that you're gonna bring it to the customer. It now you wearing a mask.
Yeah.
It's the most important protection of
Right.
your food. You know why? Because you know, before the COVID, a lot of people don't wear masks,
Yeah.
right? And then when you go to a noodle place,
Right.
right, they bring in a tray and they're talking like crazy.
Yeah.
You know, can you imagine that? You know, it drop
Right. Yeah.
in the noodle, man.
Right,
It's
right.
just for me when I see that. Oh no.
Yeah.
For us, we're not doing that. Even though with the burger, with the cover, with the pack already,
Right.
we still bring on a sideway.
Right. Right.
Bring on a sideway, put right on the table,
Yeah.
and then step back.
Yeah.
2 step back before you're talking to the customer.
Wow. Yeah.
That's how we keep it, everything doing that.
Right,
time,
right,
okay?
right.
And if a little, we'll show, let's say the customer, first customer, let's say I have food already, okay, and then you don't have food.
Yeah.
My people come around, my staff bring the food around. If they cannot go around put your food there, only one way you can put the food there.
Yeah.
But you have to pass the first person.
Yeah.
How you gonna do? You cannot put your armpit right on top of somebody's food, first food.
Yeah.
No way, I'm not allowed.
Yeah.
I taught them how to take care of it. Walk around.
Yeah.
If you cannot go around and put the food for the second customer, you have to ask a person, the first person, to pass it on.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't mind.
Yeah.
If they refuse, you can tell them, said, look, Pooh, or look me,
Wow.
let me. I don't want to put my clear on top your food.
Yeah.
And then they're going to take it right away. I believe it,
Yeah.
you know. So you have to ask him politely. So can you pass on the next to him?
Right.
Okay. Or you see, you've been around, you have the noodle there, and the people come around and reaching like that, right?
Yeah.
And for us, no.
Right.
No, that's a no.
Right.
And we don't want anything. Well, we're not perfect, but I mean, we try the best we can to keep our food safe
Right.
and sanitize and clean as much as we can.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
And our stuff in the morning,
Right.
they boiling the silver, whatever, the spoon, the fork, the knife, whatever.
Yeah.
They have to boil it in the morning. First thing they have to do.
Right.
And every shop they have to do that. And then they send, nowadays you have a
Right.
messenger, right?
Yeah.
They send me every morning, every shop.
Right.
Send it to me. First thing you have to do, just boiling that thing first.
Right.
Keep everything clean, everything.
Yeah.
And then you rinse it, and then you put it in the right place.
Right.
And then in the spoon and the forks.
Yeah.
Usually, people that like say this is the end of the spoon, right? Let's say this is the end, and this is the handle, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people, they put like this, right?
Right.
And let's say the jar,
Yeah.
they put this up,
Yeah.
the spoon up like this, right?
Right.
Not the right way.
Yeah.
You have to put upside down.
Right.
Clean the bucket, clean the jar, you put it upside down.
Yeah.
When you reach it, you just handle, you touch the handle, you're not touching the spoon
Right.
for the customer eating.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So a little
things,
thing,
right.
trick, and that's how a lot of people, they appreciated my spirit.
Right. Yeah.
This is just a little small thing,
Yeah.
and that's how we train our staff, and they know how to taking care,
Right.
and they enjoy the benefit.
Right.
We give them, whatever it is,
Yeah.
and that's how we can teach them, and everything we prepare in one
Right.
place and send it
I
to,
see.
we
Yeah.
prepare in one place.
Right.
We training how to cook, and then properly,
Right.
and then that's how we provide it, and then how they do it.
Got it.
That's what. It's not all the same 100%, but we're
Yeah.
pretty close.
Uh-huh.
I go around,
Right.
I go around a lot of places to check
Yeah.
it out, here, there, and
Right,
make
right,
sure everybody, nowadays, if they have a question, they can send us through the messenger or live stream. We
Right.
talking each other,
Yeah.
and they have a question, we do that.
Got it. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's how we keep everything clean, and everything works, and enjoy it.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we're a little bit over our time. So I guess I also want to wrap up our podcast, but I guess before one last question, right? Because I think you have such an amazing story to share, and also we could just feel your passion when we go to all these restaurants. I guess when it comes to, I guess you have any advice for, let's say, the young people that wants to, jump into the F&B industry, because, I think you built such an amazing, restaurant chain and be able to grow in such a competitive market, right? So I guess like, if you got one advice for that young person that wants to get into the F&B industry, what would your
Well,
advice
that's
be?
my opinion. This is, I'm not a professor, I'm not a
Right.
doctor, I'm not that. We're just talking about experience.
Right.
Okay? I think before you do the business, you gotta know, first you gotta feeling
Right.
how you like to do. First, a passion.
Right.
Okay, you cannot bring people that have a different passion to do, come and cook the
Right.
food.
Yeah.
Okay, sometimes they love sport.
Right.
They cannot come and cook.
Right.
Okay, first you have to choose your passion. Second, you have to know your products.
Right.
Third, you have to show them what you have.
Right.
Only those couple things that's simple.
Right.
Passion, that's the most important.
Wow.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
say you like to do computer.
Yeah.
Put you in the kitchen? No way. You don't know what to do. Okay? But
Right.
if I like to cook, I don't know what to do in the computer.
Right.
Okay? It's a different passion. I think that passion is the most important that the people success.
Right.
Right? And then you have to choose how you know your products.
Right.
You know, and
Yeah.
let's say, okay, you selling computer. You gotta know your passion. You sell. Let's say, a salesman
Right.
walk into the shop.
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to be success as a salesman, don't
Right.
talk about something else. You talk about the salesman first. They walk into the shop. You selling computer.
Right.
Okay, you have to know exactly what you selling
Right.
because you love to do that, right?
Yeah.
So you already know Apple.
Right.
You already know IBM.
Right.
You already know or whatever the brand is. Okay,
Yeah.
or Samsung, whatever it is.
Right. Right.
And you have to know detail.
Right.
You enjoy with that thing. You have to know exactly what it is, and then you introduce to the customer.
Right.
They come. They're not just like a window shopping.
Yeah.
Most of the time,
Yeah.
they come and they want to buy something.
Right.
But there's some customer they well known what they're looking for.
Right.
But 80% they don't know.
Right.
They don't know what They want your advice.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to explain to them.
Right.
So that's for me. That's what I feeling.
Right.
I passion about food.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of people they come. I know exactly what I presented.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
They come to my restaurant. They not just come for a new couch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They come for a new couch or a new carpet. But we keep everything clean. Okay.
Right.
But passion, when the customer come to your restaurant, example, they come to my restaurant, they asking me, what is the good?
Yeah.
Most of the time you go to a restaurant,
Right.
what you recommend?
Yeah.
You have to know your products,
Right.
your passion. When you
Right,
talk
right.
about it, you know exactly what you have.
Yeah.
I can
I
taste
agree.
people eating.
Yeah.
For me, I can taste people eating.
Right.
If I cook, I can tell exactly how it done.
Yeah.
Okay? That's how you explain to the people.
Right.
They enjoy it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And a lot of people, they come, they have no idea that in your restaurant,
Right.
unless you come in Mike's Burger, you already know bacon cheeseburger, right?
Right.
You already love that thing, you already know,
Yeah.
expect that thing.
Yeah.
But some new customer, they came in, they don't know what to order. I
Right.
said, okay, we have some variety. Example, okay, I have a fish burger, or chicken burger, or beef burger.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of people coming in, sometimes they don't feel like eat beef.
Right.
They want fish burger,
Yeah.
or they want chicken. You ask them. Sometimes, you have no idea how they feeling,
Yeah.
But you ask them if we have some variety,
Right.
and then you choose, and then we present it,
Right.
and then we explain it how good it is, and then people enjoy it.
Yeah.
and then you follow up.
Right.
When you bring to present it, after you present it, after they taste a couple bite, like I said, you know, you have a chance to taste a couple bite.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, give it back to me.
Right.
No charge.
Right.
And then they feel confident, you know, that way. So that way they feel like home, like you said, you know, like, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of people they can afford nowadays. They can afford the food, a few like, you know, $4 or $5. They don't mind to pay.
Right.
But for me, if I go some other place, I spend even though like $2 or $3.
Yeah.
If I don't like the food, I felt bad that my stomach. I ate something that not good.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So that's the key. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Passion.
Yeah.
And learn about what you have.
Yeah.
And then present it.
That's
then
awesome.
you be success.
Yeah, that's because our podcast is called the Rippling Passion Podcast, right? Because we believe in that. You know, when you're passionate about something, it's just you can feel it, right?
Yeah.
Like you said, like you can almost taste that passion in
that's
that burger.
right. That's right. See,
Yeah.
see, I got to the point, right? So
Right.
for the young people, if they want to do something, let them choose a passion.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some people have nowadays. I saw a Cambodian student. They do a drone.
Yeah.
Okay. They do a man flying drone.
Right.
Because they have passion.
Right.
They love to do that.
Yeah.
They research about it.
Yeah.
They stay until 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Okay? Because they're not tired. Because
Yeah.
they enjoy it. They searching. They love to do what they like to do. For us too. For me, I love cooking.
Yeah.
I love passion. That's my passion. I love to cook. I can cook until like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
No problem.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Until you like just like no more. Like the other day, I cooked at Countdown.
Right.
2 or 3 years ago, right in front of Eon 2. There are 10,000 of people concert.
Yeah.
Right? We cook steak, like I show you the steak.
Right.
Oh my God! Start from 3 o'clock until 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Like my arm is just dropped. I just no more. I cannot go on anymore.
Yeah.
That's how it works. You know, you enjoy, you love to do what you like to do, then success.
Yeah.
Passion, like wrap it up. Passion is the most important.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, the most important. The key. Key.
Yeah. So I guess to wrap up our Rippling Passion podcast, you know, find your passion and. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing your time and telling us all your great stories. And
well, I'm really pleased to come and enjoy for a new young generation.
Right.
I love to share our experience.
Yeah.
And like I say, I advise passion, the most important.
Right.
You know, if you like to do something,
Awesome.
if you love to do something, it never fails.
Yeah. Awesome.
Maybe you do not one time.
Right.
Maybe a passion never die. Okay, passion never die.
Yeah.
If you do passion, you do once, not the right.
Right.
You keep coming back.
Yeah.
You keep coming back.
Right.
You gotta do until this is it.
Yeah.
You know. So. Well, thank you very much, and for watching. You know the what you call it?
Rippling Passion podcast.
Rippling Passion Pocket.
Yeah. So thank you everyone for tuning in, and for the 2 people in Phnom Penh that haven't had Mike's Turkey House, come and check out their amazing burger.
Welcome to our house.
Right.
Okay, and we love to serve you, and like I say, you try 2 bites, don't pay. But if you go 3 bites,
You gotta pay.
You gotta pay.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
All right. Thank you
Have a
very
good one.
much.
Take care.
All right.